Hello everybody, I'm Dr. X. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Total War Shogun 2, where I'm playing as the Oda clan. Last time I left you with the loss of a naval battle during the opponent's turn, where he attacked me and apparently my single ship was not enough to defeat his slightly bigger but also almost depleted ship. But no worries, Bokobaya is easily replaced. Nothing very much happened during the rest of the turn, so let's just go back to the Empire and see what we will do next. So, as you might remember, we are at war with the Hattori clan, and yeah, they live over here, as you can see on the map. The dark grey provinces are theirs. So, and I am bordering them over here in the province I recently captured of them. So, let's see what we will be able to do this turn. You cannot see it anymore because I saved and quit the game, and then today I reopened it. But I did get a new mission last turn at the beginning. That was territorial expansion. So they require me to capture within 8 turns any province, and they will reward me with an Oda Yari Ashigaru. So, not a very... no, hold on. That reward belongs to Masters of Sojutsu, of course. The reward for territorial expansion is Inspired Endeavors, which is quite a good reward. So for 6 turns, I will get plus 25% wealth by all buildings across all provinces. So this basically means 25% more tax income for 6 turns, which is quite nice, I would say. So, let's start. Yeah, so the Hattori we saw last turn, they have a bit of a navy, so it might be a good idea for me to also start building up one. Let's see how much I can afford actually. So, I have no navy upkeep. I have a bit of tax income buffer left over. So I could recruit some cost of up to about 300 gold per turn. So let's see what I can recruit for that. So a medium bune costs 94, and a bokobaya 55. So let's do 2 medium bune. So let's recruit one over here, and then 2 bokobaya over here. That will take 2 turns because there's only 1 recruitment slot, but then at least it's already in the planning. Next turn, or in 2 turns, because the medium bune takes 2 turns. So then I will get my 4 ships. I can merge them into 1 fleet and maybe mess with the Hattori a little bit. I still have quite some money left over after that, so let's first get this Metsuke, who still has 1 point left in his skill tree. Now I remember. I wanted to use him as a briber and apprehension unit instead of the magistrate for overseeing the towns, so he will stay out in the field and basically arrest enemy agents and try to bribe enemy armies. For that I don't need this tree, so I just put 1 point into counter-espionage to unlock Investigator next turn and use this 1 skill point either for an additional point in bribery or an additional point in Investigator. I will decide that when he levels up. He did get the Disgraced Yakuzas for additional repression in whatever province he walks into. So that's also nice. I can help. I can use him even in the field to help with repression in provinces. So let's send him basically as a spy slash bribery guy into the enemy lands. So here we see an enemy unit. Let's see if we can try to bribe him. So 95% chance of success. It costs me 300. So probably because it's so cheap, this is a Ashigaru unit. Let's see if this one is a bit more expensive. Yeah, 750. So most likely this is a samurai unit. So let's bribe that one instead of that cheap one. Let's see what happens. bribe successful. Very nice. Because it was just an isolated unit, bribing is very easy of isolated units. So yeah, you bribe him and then they walk until the end of their movement range, so you cannot use them immediately in the same turn. And as you can see, it was a Hattori bow samurai. So I think the Hattori have a special ability where all their units can deploy a little bit outside of their nominal deployment zone in battles. So you can get them, yeah, more on the flanks or hiding them in forests or whatever. So yeah, might be useful in a fight at some point. So for now, let's see. This province has plenty of repression. There's a decent army. Should this repression become enough, I'll probably send them back to the capital so that Takigawa Arisada can forge a new army. I think I might be still recruiting something here. Yeah, I'm also recruiting some bow samurai over here, so that's good. But let's get my main army into the battle. And first this additional general, let's just get him into reinforcement range. Then get my main army. Yeah, these guys will just flee because this is just nonsense, of course. But now it means that this guy can get over here in reinforcement range, and then they can... I wanted to say hopefully attack them, but that's not the case. So we need to wait for one more turn. This army, yeah, they might be a bit vulnerable potentially if these guys decide to go around and attack them, but yeah, I don't really think that will happen. But we'll see next turn. I still have 1000 left in the bank, so let's see if I can use that to upgrade some buildings somewhere. Apparently not. Let's see the diplomacy for now. Yeah, most clans, as you can see also on the map, are unfriendly to me. No worries there for now. Yeah, the Kitabatake, they were my trade partners, but they cancelled the trade agreement, so probably, yeah, I need to be wary of them because probably they will attack me at some point. Let's see if someone wants to be my friend. Maybe someone who's already at war with the Hattori. So they have quite a few enemies, so maybe now the Takeda will want to be friends. Let's see. Request an alliance? No, they don't want to. Maybe Hojo. Also potential because they are my neighbor.
I will listen.
He might want to make an alliance. He declines, sadly. Do we have any other potentials? So Hattori is also at war with the Iko-Iki clan, but I don't want them as friends. They're also almost defeated, so no point in becoming friends with them. Maybe Chosokabe. They are relatively strong, usually. So let's see if they want an alliance. No, they don't want.
And do so.
Yoshi. Not very valuable as an ally. Yamana, maybe they want to be my friends. No.
I will listen.
So nobody wants to be my friends, it's no problem. Let's save up the rest of this money for next turn. And then we can maybe build a better building with it, upgrade my income somewhere. Let's double check my agents list. So the two Metsuke who are still in the fortresses, improving the taxes. Yeah, of course they have some walking range left, but they have no, they're not leveled up, so we cannot do anything with it. Provinces list. As you can see, all faces green except for Mikawa, which is yellow, which is also still fine. No worries there. I am recruiting some Yari cavalry over here, which is, yeah, very nice. So, let's go to the next turn. And let's find out what the Hattori will do now. So this might be a bit tricky, because they are using a monk to mess with my agents, which I don't like. Oh, and now they use their Metsuke to probably kill or wound or whatever my Metsuke. Yeah, that's okay. Tried and imprisoned. So one of our agents imprisoned. The sentence is short, so they will return to service soon. Okay. And this is more annoying. One of our agents turns his back on the clan, accepting the lies of the enemy as truth. So basically their monk convinced my agent to retire and no longer work for me. So that's quite annoying, actually. So that's this monk. And that means that now I need to recruit a new Metsuke basically this turn to get my income back up. Because they were improving income over here, but also repressing the province a bit. So this is going to be a bit more tricky. Let's see the quartermaster report. So I've got some Yari cavalry and some additional bow samurai. All very good. Ah, and now you can see Hattori is bringing his main army in. So now I've got a decision to make. Do I send my army to capture his province, and then do I defend the castle from this army? Or do I just meet the army in the field and see if I can beat them there? So this is their daimyo, Hattori Yasunaga. But as you can see, his army is probably mostly Yari Ashigaru. And my army, although also Yari Ashigaru, mostly, I've also got some samurai and quite some cavalry. So these cavalry can be very deadly when outflanking the enemy Yari Ashigaru. And my Yashigaru, yeah, they are special Oda Yari Ashigaru, so they will be a bit better at defending themselves than just their regular Hattori Yari Ashigaru. Yeah, mainly the non-skilled ones, I think. So, what to do? I'm thinking... Yeah, I want to fight them in the field. That's, I think, a much more interesting battle. So let's prepare for that. These guys, they are some archers. Let's just merge this army with the archers. Then get my general in as reinforcements. And then get these guys into the battle. So they claim that the balance of power is quite in their favor. I think that's because they have a little bit bigger army and especially a lot more experienced army. So I will control the large army because together these two apparently count as a large army. They've also got a more skilled general. Even two skilled generals. Okay. So let's do a quick save, of course, and yeah, let's fight the battle and see how everything goes. So it's daimyo versus daimyo, Oda Nobuhide and Hattori Yasunaga. And I've got Oda Nobunaga, the son and heir, as reinforcements. So yeah, I need to keep my generals alive. They are the future of the clan, basically. I can see that the battlefield, the enemy does not have that good of a position to take, so I think this might be doable, even though the game claims the balance of power is in the enemy's favor. So let's start deployment. Yeah, I don't think the speech will be very interesting. Let's just wait a few seconds, see what he has to say. Apparently even his mouth moves. Quite awesome. I've never noticed that. Cheering cavalry guys. It's more than enough. As you can see, and this is also the bonus the enemy has, I can use these Hattori bow samurai. They have the special ability to be able to be placed way outside the deployment zone, which allows for all kinds of nasty surprises to the enemy. Especially if you can deploy your complete army just instead of at quite a distance, you just deploy them within archery range already, so can be quite dangerous. But I'm not going to use him as just a single guy. So let's get all my archers selected. Create a single line. quite wide actually. And get my get my infantry. What's this? This is also Yari Samurai. Oh, hold on, I did it wrong. Yeah, like that. And now I don't see exactly what the center of the formation is. I think somewhere there. These are Yari Samurai and on the complete right flank, so that's okay. Take all the cavalry, group them together in formation number 2. I'm thinking right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, so this unit is the exact center of a formation. Let's line everything out on that unit. Group these guys together as group number 1. And then why do I not have... Ah, because they were just outside the formation apparently. Let's group all of them together. Right, so the cavalry will not start on that side of the field, they will start on this side, because this is a nice open plain, and my reinforcing general will come in from this side and he can join this group for massive cavalry supremacy basically. So let's start the battle, get my guys, and I can already see that the enemy, they are probably going to take position on top of this hill over here. So let's see, let's get my guys also on top of this hill. The cavalry can go over here, my additional general can join them. Let's see what will happen. Let's speed up time a little bit and wait for the enemy to take his position. And then we can decide where we go next. So my guys are getting in position. Let's check the range on them. It's quite alright for now. They're sitting out of enemy range as well, of course. So let's do a quick count how many archers they might have. Probably not that much. Let's see. Oh, they've probably hidden all of them because I cannot see them right now. I did see them in the overview, like 5 or 6 of them. So probably they're hiding somewhere here in the back. So let's ungroup these guys or group them like this. Let's see if they will want to get into a nice formation. Apparently they do. So this formation, let's march them forwards. Because if they barely have any archers, then let's just shoot at them until all of my ammo is gone. And then the melee fighting will be a lot easier. Group these guys together. And let's set them up on the flanks over here. No need to rush. The rest of the army is not in position anyway. So let's see how this will go. These are my bow samurai, so they should be a little bit better than the regular bow ashigaru. So they have reload of 40 and accuracy of 40, and my bow ashigaru have reload of 35 and accuracy of 30, so a little bit better than the regular ashigaru unit. And as you can see, the army is just out of range, so let's slide them forward slightly. Increase the map for a minute to see what's happening while I'm looking somewhere else. So the cavalry flanking group is taking up position. Let's get them into the edge of the forest over here. No rush again, just walk, it's okay. Alrighty then, so my guys, just out of range of the enemy. Crawl forward just a little bit. Alright, here we go. Now,
Hidden units,
most
my
of
lord.
my archers are
Treacherously
within
meant
range
to ambush
of
us.
an enemy unit. So, let's start shooting at them, basically. Maybe nudge everybody slightly forward, because I see the right of the line is not exactly within range. So let's creep a little bit forward. Oh, something's happening over here. So they have hidden some units in the forest over here. Some bow Ashigaru, so let's just charge them down. They've got even more bow units over there, for some reason. Or just sitting there stationary. So, apparently, they're actually doing quite some damage to my light cavalry, which is nice, so let's get them out of the battle. Also these Yari cavalry, just sitting here for no good reason. Let's get them out as well. So let's just get them to charge into the other unit, because, yeah, why not, basically. Okay guys, charge into them. You as well. Oh, let's pause for a minute, because I do see something happening. Oh, okay. While I wasn't looking, the enemy decided to charge at me. Of course, smart move on their part. I might be too late, at least for this unit. So, let's get these Yari Samurai into battle. These archers, they can retreat. And I think these guys, they can just shift to the side a little bit. Then I will move in this unit of spearmen. In a spear wall, of course. They need to run, because otherwise the spear wall is too late. Okay, and that is the beauty of the firebomb thrower. So they throw quite beautiful grenades, actually, and they will mess up the enemy formation quite quickly. And not just their formation, but also, more importantly, their morale. So as you can see, these enemy units are already half decimated, so let's just do a counter charge with some spear units, some Ashigaru. Over here, I need to be careful for this Ashigaru unit. So I am taking out his archer stack over here. It's just a big blob. But if these guys can catch my cavalry, I'm in quite big trouble. So I'm also seeing that this general is not doing all that well. So let's get these guys out of the fight. Maybe charge them into these guys. So this is some light cavalry again, so let's do it. So Yari cavalry, turn them around. Hold on. It's a little bit better. Okay. Just retreat, guys, retreat. Okay, so they're bow units. Oh, let's see what's happening. So, an enemy charge is coming in. Also over here, apparently. So let's get these Yari Samurai into these Ashigaru. So more stuff is happening. Let's see, these spearmen, these are samurai. These bowmen, they should retreat. Obviously, these guys as well. Because here, there is a general coming. So these bowmen should retreat behind this spear wall. And these samurai should probably just quickly fill the gap in that spear wall. These guys will be charged in a moment. So let's see, these are still some archers, they should fall back. And these two units of spearmen should create a new spear wall over there. So my archers can just, or my cavalry can just retreat for a moment. What's this? It's the Yari cavalry, okay. Again, some more Ashigaru guys coming in here. Quickly pause for a minute. So this general just charged right into this Ashigaru unit. That's okay. These guys quickly form a wall. These guys probably cannot form a wall because they're already engaged in melee. So, okay. So these archers quickly fall back a small bit. Okay, what's going on over here? Okay, I'm being chased by some enemy guys, so let's get my archers in there. Just get the cavalry to retreat. Oh, this might go wrong if I do it like that, so let's shift information a little bit. Let's get these guys into a protective wall in front of the archers. So my firebomb throwers are basically messing with this group here in the middle. Here the spear wall is trying to mess with the enemy, so they have some Yari samurai on this side. Let's see if I can shoot them with my archers, so that my Yari samurai, my personal Yari samurai can just hit them in the flank maybe. Or maybe it's a good idea to shift the focus of this firebomb thrower unit more to the right. For now, I think it will go well. Probably this unit will not survive for very long because they're not in a spear wall. But other than that, should be okay. Same over here. Oh, this is a Yari samurai actually, so yeah, they're good. No worries. These guys do need to run, or walk at least. Let's get these guys shooting at them, but also skirmish mode. And my cavalry can run around the flank and maybe hit the enemy in the back. Let's pause again for a moment. I saw something happening. Okay, enemy over here is wavering. So let's hit the Yari samurai in the back. This unit can inspire my samurai. So as you can see, I think my Ashigaru unit, which wasn't in spear wall formation, just shattered. It's okay. These guys, they are fighting enemy formation quite hard. Hold on for a moment. So this Ashigaru unit will be surrounded right now. So my archers should shoot these guys in the back. There's also a group of archers, shoot them. Maybe get some cavalry in there. I'm not sure which unit is a good pick. Let's take the Yari cavalry for now. And get these other 3 units. Group them together in a different group. Continue them along the flank. So yeah, this is quite demoralizing for that group of Ashigaru. They got completely surrounded. So my Yari samurai here as well, they are not doing it well. Okay, so here come the Yari cavalry. So let's hit them in the back. See the beautiful charge. It's no longer in the back actually, but it is at least a nice charge. Big hit. Fall back immediately because in continued melee they are not very good. So you can see that basically most of the enemy army is falling back on this side. So let's get these firebomb throwers to mess with the enemy samurai. Well, these archers need to fall back. There is still a group of Ashigaru on this side, so let's put them in a spear wall. Quickly wheel them to the left. Let's get these spear guys into a nice formation on the side. Yeah, they need to keep running because they're being chased. Quite annoyingly, actually. So let's see. These samurai. Okay, the enemy samurai just basically got scared. As you can see, there's still some Ashigaru of the enemy in this valley. Quite annoying. So these guys, let's go around that formation, see if we can hit the enemy. So they need to fall back. These guys need to come in here as well. So let's use this cavalry to hit this unit. There's also some bow Ashigaru, just shoot at them. Oh, spear cavalry is being... Yeah, okay, so they're fleeing. I wasn't paying attention and they got destroyed. Okay, that's the problem with Yari cavalry. Not very good in sustained melee. So this group, let's see if we can find some enemy unit to charge down. There is still some bow Ashigaru over here on this side. And they're still confident even, so apparently there are still some enemy units left. So yeah, my bowman will just make complete mincemeat of this unit. There should be still a unit over here walking, so let's get some archers on that as well. Oh, there is still a bit more over there. So let's get these Ashigaru to the front, the samurai unit as well. These are bow Ashigaru, but they also can move to the front. Yeah, firebomb throwers, they're not very useful over here. My cavalry unit needs to quickly retreat over here because they are being destroyed actually.
Our men are running from the battlefield! A shameful display!
Quite annoying. Because apparently even light cavalry versus archers, not very good. Do I have some more spearmen? Yeah, this unit. Okay, these guys are a bit fast. Let's just wait a minute over here, just out of range. Should be at least just out of range, hopefully. Let's get my main general in there. So these guys, I don't know what they're doing. These guys can also march towards this side. I've got some archers over here destroying this last unit of Ashigaru. Now this group of archers will try to shoot at my cavalry, probably. So let's get this archer group shooting at them. Are there even more archers somewhere? Yeah, I've got some over here. Okay, so these guys have no more ammo, so let's just use them in melee. The enemy's already shattered. Alright, so that's enough. Let's get them over here. So let's see if I can just charge down this isolated group. Okay, so they're... I don't know if they're being crushed, but they are being hit. this is a very heavy charge.
Our men are running from the battlefield. Shame
So
for
light
this
cavalry,
play.
not very useful in here. I was hoping to do a bit more damage, but alright. Okay, so now also these last few units are fleeing the field. Apparently they decided that because all their friends are dead, they might as well retreat as well. So I have a victory, but it was quite costly, I think. So let's see. They still count it as a decisive victory, but very decisive it was not. I don't think. Alright, so you can see I lost a complete unit of Yari Samurai. Apparently I wasn't paying enough attention to him and he got killed. Also 2 Yari Ashigaru completely destroyed. Apparently my light cavalry not completely destroyed, even though and even my Yari cavalry, even though all of them fled the field, they are still intact. Or yeah, I would say they are still a unit, but not really intact, of course. All my archers still alive, but yeah, some of course quite low on numbers, as well as this Yari Ashigaru. Yeah, my reinforcing general also lost quite some men. But yeah, he lost quite a lot more. Oh, but now that is very problematic. So they've got even an additional, basically full stack army. And now my main army is basically helpless. They do not have enough movement left to get anywhere safe. Could try to put them in the forest over here and hope for the best. I think I will do that for now. So, because then they're also in friendly territory. So let's do it. Let's put them in friendly territory over here. This unit can also come there. We can at least replenish. I've got free public order here, so that means I can reinforce over here this army. I can take 3 units from here. And if I see I lost quite a lot of spearmen, so let's take, of course, the bow samurai and the spearmen and get them reinforcing this army. Then at least I've got a bit of a defense available. Can make a little bit of a defensive line with my few Yari's Ashigaru I have left. Yeah, this unit of 11 will obviously not do very much. Let's merge them with this other unit. You did see that merging the 2 units diluted the experience of the more experienced unit, so they go down a rank. But I think even if they reinforce up to full strength, they will slowly go down ranks because yeah, they're diluting the experience anyway with new recruits. So for the rest of my turn, so like I said, I needed to get a new Metsuke, so let's recruit him in the province which is good at recruiting Metsuke. I've got one over here, and let's make him again immediately a magistrate. Hire a retainer, so I could take the disgraced Yakuza for extra repression. Or less chance of being assassinated. Yeah, let's take the repression. Always, I think, better than the other one, at least for now. This province, and I think it should be an event message as well. No, this is just agent recruited. Apparently, we have some public order problems here, and that means that discontent is also causing some problems there. So let's use a little bit of money to recruit some Ashigaru over here. Should have over here a Yari cavalry, so let's get them to Owari. Don't actually think that they can reach. No, they cannot reinforce the main army. Let's see. Still have 2,000 left. Yeah, I'm already upgrading the farms over here. could upgrade the farm in Mino province, because this is also average soil. I think over here is also average, yeah. And Suruga, probably meager, yep. Totomi is also meager soil, I think. Yeah, so let's just upgrade Mikawa for now. And then, again, all the money gone. Oh yeah, I lost my agent last turn. He should come back in a few turns. But for now, that's what we can do this turn. Could decide. Nah, we'll merge the fleets later when everything's ready. So end the turn, and let's see what Hattori will do with that big ass stack of them. So they are sending all their agents in to mess with my agents, which will mess with my tax income, which I don't like. As you can see, I managed to destroy one of them. Oh, so this is quite interesting, because now I get the chance to ambush them. But it's not the army I was expecting, so apparently Oda Nobunaga is the army that initiates the ambush, and not Oda Nobuhide with the big army. So that means that should I accept this this ambush, I will get only this general unit in the ambush. So yeah, I really don't want that, so I will decline this attack. Oh, and then he will just do a main battle with my army, with my main army. Yeah, as you can see, he has quite some bow samurai, and he also has a reinforcing army with even more archers. So this might be quite difficult. So I'm thinking, do I want to defend over here? The terrain is hilly light forest apparently. Forests do protect your guys from flying arrows basically, but yeah, as you can see, my army is really not up to the task of defeating this army. So they've got over 3,000, even with their reinforcement they've got 3,600 units, and I've got not even got 2,000. So I will do a quick save, but I will decide to retreat for now. Oh, and he retreats in a very weird direction. But at least it allows me to do something with that army next turn instead of losing them. Okay, so right now I recruited again a new medium bune. And apparently I now get the message that one of the enemy monks is trying to incite unrest in one of my provinces. But apparently the loyalty to my clan never failed. So apparently he failed in inciting unrest. So let's see where that happened. It was somewhere over here. So one of my Metsuke increased in rank. But then apparently he was also immediately imprisoned. But he will return to service soon. So he was not killed basically, like the enemy Metsuke. So he tried to imprison my Metsuke, but he got in the in the court instead of getting my Metsuke charged. He got himself charged and executed. So nice. And I mastered the art of Zen, so that's nice. This means that now, because that was a way of chi art, which increased clan-wide happiness. That's nice. Every province gets an additional happiness. Now I need to decide which Bushido art I want. So I can go for Heaven and Earth, which increases ammunition for all bow units. But it also increases unit replenishment just clan-wide, which is very nice. It only takes 5 turns, so I think probably, if I double check, yes, exactly. So because I've been mastering so many arts, it temporarily improves the rate at which arts are mastered, 50% for 8 turns, so very nice. So that means that anything I wish to research will go even faster. So I think the base rate for this one is like 9 turns. It will now only take 5 turns with a total bonus of 72. So that's quite nice. Let's see which one is good to research with this. I'm doubting between Waved Bow for fire arrows or Heaven and Earth for the extra replenishment. I think I will go for Heaven and Earth for now, because this will also open the path towards the matchlocks, which I want in the end. Yeah, so the bonus is lasting for 8 turns. So this one will now take 5, and then next I still have 3 turns of bonus left. I'll probably stick that in tax reform, so that I can go to Chonindo afterwards at some point. But for now, Heaven and Earth. Some more stuff happened, so I recruited a bunch of ship. Recruited a Bow Ashigaru, okay. Constructed some farming in Owari province. One of my agents was released, so that's over here. But this is, I think, yeah, this is the guy who is not a very good tax collector, basically, so I will use him to try and mess with the enemy agents. So their monk is definitely not in range. So let's get him. No, not the army. Sorry about that. It's okay. Oh, now the monk is within range. Let's see if this works. So 33% of apprehending him. But if I want to apprehend this guy, 48%. So let's start there. See if it works. Oh no, my Matsuke. He failed to inculpate the agent, and he himself got assassinated now. So very bad. The worst result you can have, actually. This guy, yeah, he's probably even worse at apprehending him. No, also 33%. So for now, yeah, let's put him in Suruga. Oversee this settlement. Just increase the tax rate a little bit. Yeah, just increase my income. So some army of mine was discovered. That's this one. Or this one. Yeah, so they didn't replenish last turn. Quite annoying. Because they were forced to leave my territory. Let's see. I cannot get them back to my province, actually, because that would mean that they need to cross a neutral province, which is not very nice. They actually cannot get anywhere because they are blocking the complete path back into my province. I also don't really have the option of assaulting this castle town, I think, because probably it will be enough defended that an attack would be hopeless. But I think that's my only choice. Yeah, my other choice is declaring war on the Kitabetake and passing through their lands. Now that I talk about passing through their lands, maybe they will want to give me, because they are still indifferent, maybe they want to give me military access.
And then give you a fair response.
I just want it for 5 turns, I don't care. So they, yeah, of course they will not accept that. So what if I pay them 500, pay once? No, that's still unacceptable. Let's see if I pay them 1,000. Still unacceptable. Yeah, they'll never they'll never allow me to go through their province, and declaring war on them, not very smart. They've got probably a full stack of quite powerful units, so not going to do that. Then my last hope is trying to attack Omi Castle. There is some defense, but not as much as I was expecting. Although, yeah, samurai retainers, quite powerful. They've got 2 archers and some samurai and some spears. Yeah, the only thing I can do is basically attack this province and hope for the best. So I am outnumbering them. I did a quick save. Let's assault. As I see that I've been recording already for quite some while, I will end the recording here, and I will see you hopefully in the next episode, where we will hopefully be able to save this army from complete annihilation by hiding them in an enemy castle. Like I said, thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye.